I'm on God time, what you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? What you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? What you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? God time, we don't never waste. We don't never waste.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rock Top Sports Talk. This is your boy, Coach Rice. On this episode, obviously, we physically get hyped for this game. I'm about to bring my boy Joey Blankenship in. We physically get this ball rolling. So let me bring Joey in. Let's get this game day going. Obviously, we're trying to keep an eye on the game day picks. To do it. So, but hey, I don't know about y'all, but I'm hype as ever. I'm ready for the game to be here. I love the 2:30 games, but at the same time,
I hate them.
I'm I'm ready to get the game going. So let's see. Oh, okay. This is one of my students from school checking in. They all told me the other day they're gonna go subscribe to my channel. So I said, well, hey, sounds good to me. So Olive, what's up, Coach Rice? It's Olivia from school. What's up, Olivia? So we're
Golly.
what's up? Oh,
We're down. Yeah.
They're all
You
picking.
already know who Candace is picking, but
yeah, I know. Yeah, I expected it. Hey, let us be the underdog.
I'm
Let
cool
us
with it.
go in there and they did the same thing except for I think Pat McAfee in 2022
Yeah.
when Alabama game. I think they
Yeah.
all picked Alabama. So hey, I'm ready to get this show going. All right. So what's your thoughts and feelings this early Saturday morning, man?
Oh, I'm just as confident as I was the other day. I I think, obviously some of the guys are not gonna be with us today, which I was
Yeah.
hoping they were. But I still think we spy the quarterback, we win the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. That's
I
where
got
I'm at. That's what I'm sticking to.
Yeah, I think early on you're going to see a lot of kind of filling it out. But if Tennessee starts fast, look out, Georgia. If
Yeah.
Tennessee starts, lets that crowd get going and the momentum of the game, it's a game changer because that they got a new quarterback coming in. That like first SEC role game. I mean, first true role game that he's played. I granted he's played some big ball, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Georgia's quarterback and offense is there's gonna be some shock factor
Yeah.
because that crowd's gonna be in there going crazy and they're gonna be going loud. So man, I can't emphasize how hype I am about this game, how the confident I am about this game because I just think Tennessee is this is the year. If you're gonna do it, this is the year. So
Oh, 100%. This is the time. Their offensive line is trash. They got a
yeah,
quarterback that's very unproven in the SEC. Hasn't had any any like threats to do
yeah,
anything, and they got stopped by Austin P at the goal line, bro.
yeah, yeah. They're definitely struggling this year on the offensive side of the ball. I think in and obviously all their Georgia fans, even the unbiased analysts,
Yeah.
uh, say they haven't been showing a lot so far this year. Well, they said they could use a lot more Zachariah Branch. They could use a lot more of the tight ends. They've been saving it all for this game. Well, hey, you know as well as I know as Georgia fans, if you were a Georgia fan, y'all just haven't been playing up to y'all standard. It's
Yeah.
okay to admit that. It is okay
100%.
to admit that. We've been there for 20 years almost, and we Tennessee has not been playing up to Tennessee standards. So
100%.
outside of the last 3 or 4 years, or 22, and then this year, um, I just think there's a lot to prove today,
Yes, sir.
and I think they're going to take advantage of the opportunity. Coach Heupel, I loved what Coach Heupel said in the Pat McAfee show yesterday. This team is locked in. I love the way they play together. It's the closest team that they've had even more than the 2022 team. He
Yeah.
said this team is so together that they got one mission, and
Yeah.
that's to be better than the other team each week. And so that got me fired. I was on lunch yesterday, and I was just scrolling through my Twitter, and I saw that pop up from the Pat McAfee show, and I was ready to run through a wall, Joey. I was ready to run through a wall. So, what else you got on this Saturday morning, man? I know we had a preview show on Tuesday, and you said Mike Matthews would be your MVP. Or was that you that said Mike
No,
Matthews?
that was Casey.
That was Casey. Who was yours?
I think I said Boo Carter.
Yeah, you said Boo Carter. Yeah.
Give me Boo.
Yes. So Boo Carter, which I agree with that. I think that's gonna be massive.
Yes.
But tag on to that. Who else you want to see go big time today?
Obviously, I want to see Aguilar.
Yeah.
I think we've been very vanilla offensively, and I think we open up the playbook today, both sides of the ball, defensively, offensively. But here's what I've been noticing, and been some stats were pulled up, and Sam could probably check this out because he's the stat guy.
Stats wizard. Yeah.
Like all of his completions are like at 2 to 3 yards.
Yeah.
Gunnar Stockton. I wouldn't be surprised if we pick one of those off and take it to the house today.
Yeah. I thought, in fact, Sam, I'll beat you to it because I remember they were talking about it on VolQuest. 3.8 yards is his yardage per depth of completion, because and so that's them just trying to get the ball out quick to the flats. They haven't been taking very many deep shots this year. I think with the speed they have at Zachariah Branch and the 50-50 ball guy and Kobe Young, I'd be taking advantage of that. But they just have Mike Bobo is what he is. Hopefully Tim Banks, he schemed one up against Tim Banks last year.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm hoping we can get that figured out and bring a new game plan, be more aggressive this year, which I fully think we will be. Sam says threw 5 screens in a row last week. I want to see us jump on one. Yep. Joey just mentioned that. All right, defensively, Joey. I know you said Joey Aguilar. Who else? I mean, obviously Boo Carter plays defense, but who else you want to say step up big this week?
I want to see
Jackson Moy being out. That's going to be massive. So who else?
I want to see. I want to see Arion Carter just not Gunnar Stockton's helmet off. Like I head hunting, that'll stop that running mess real quick.
Yeah.
I want to see that, but I also want to see our defensive line just take over. This is the game to make a statement. This is the game. Georgia is not as strong on the offensive line as they have been recently. So this is prime time for them guys to really just absolutely take over.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I think it's going to be massive for the defense, for our front line to be successful on both sides of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Offensive line, you have to bring it. The point blank, and it's SEC football every week to week. But the team that plays up front, most physical, and then on offense and defense, and does not have turnovers and does not deal with penalties, is going to win this game. I fully believe. I know the guys on College Game Day, other analysts all throughout the week. The team that wins the line of scrimmage will win this game.
100%.
That's been very, very well stated all week. Let's get 100%. Sam on here and let's get his thoughts. What's up, buddy? Man,
boys?
I missed you on the preview show. I know you must have been busy, but what's your thoughts this week, brother?
Man, it's a big time environment. Neyland's going to be completely off the chain. I really wish I could be there. I'm on the road working, so
yeah.
I almost considered driving to Milwaukee, flying in for the game, then flying back. I mean, I really almost did.
You were really considering it,
dude. That's how pumped up I am, dude. I think on defense, I think Arion Carter needs like a 98 Al Wilson type game.
Yes.
Really be disruptive.
Yeah.
Because Stockton put it on the ground twice against Notre Dame in that playoff game. But yeah, okay, he's played in those games, but that's not Neyland.
No.
At 3:30. It's not.
Nope.
Not
So
even.
yeah, dude, it's all line of scrimmage to me. If our offensive line plays well like they have, they're bigger, they're more athletic this year. If they can, they'll it's Georgia. They're going to give up a sack probably.
Yeah.
But if they can limit it to 2 or 3 and generally have good protection, they're not going to stop the offense.
No, I don't.
They're not.
No.
So that's the most important thing to me. And same thing on the defense. They're going to have to bring pressure in different ways than they did last year.
Yeah. No doubt.
They'll have to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, with the fact of Jackson Moy and David Hodge being out, I think it's good news we're getting Tyree Weathersby back. But with them two out, you really have to mix up your looks because for one, you're limited. Don Bailey is going to slide over to interior. You're going to have Nathan Robinson, Bryson Eason, obviously. So you're going to have to mix up your looks, just like you said, and bring pressure from different angles. So I'll let you keep building on that, Sam.
Yeah. I think a lot of our pressure is going to have to come from the linebackers. I'd like to see Edwin Spillman have a big game today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just in wait and see mode now. Everything's looked great in the beginning of the season, but I really think the offensive line is going to play well this game.
Yeah,
I really do.
Agreed.
They are motivated. Like Joey Aguilar on his Instagram this week, they were all out to dinner.
Yeah,
the entire offensive line, the Mike Matthews, Braylon Staley, this team's together.
Yes.
I mean, it is dude. Poor Nico, man. Oh my God, that dude is questioning life this morning.
Yeah. He's getting everything he deserves. So I mean, that's all I can say.
Did y'all see the jersey on game day?
Yeah, I saw that. That's hilarious.
It was his jersey, and he had to tape over the rest of it. I'm having regrets.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. But yeah, man, I think it's football's simple at the end of the day, man. You block people, you can play. Even Patrick Mahomes, man, when he gets sped up and is starting to get sacked, they don't win games.
Yeah.
They block well, they win. It's about that simple with us too, I think, this game. But I agree. I think Boo Carter is going to have a big game, man. Boy, he showed some of that twitchy in the ETSU. It's just so fun to watch that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I would love to see us get them backed up on a drive to where they can't punt away from them.
Yeah.
That place will be, if he houses one, it'll be the decibel record.
100%.
Either that or a punt block return for touchdown.
Or a pick. If we jump one of those short routes.
First couple drives, Colton Hood or Ty Redmond or Boo jump the route.
It's happening. We're going to jump it now. Whether we stop it or not, I don't know. But I feel like we'll get one. I really do.
Yeah, I'm thinking, last year Georgia game was a lot closer than people think. I was thinking if we had the offense we had this year, last year, that's a down to the wire game.
Yeah.
In Sanford Stadium. Now you're flipping it to come here. Our defense probably isn't as good as last year, but again, who knows? Yeah.
But they're
going to be awesome.
As good as last year. So it goes both ways. They don't have Carson Beck at quarterback. Obviously, he was struggling going into our game last year, but he had probably the game of his life against us. But what does Tim Banks dial up? That's one of my main, and I was going to get to it. I know I kind of talked about it a little bit on Tuesday night, but Tim Banks and his game plan for this game is, to me, one of the biggest keys to this game. You cannot go out there and just play vanilla. You have to mix up your looks from pressure-wise, because we do not have the front four. We don't have that I think can consistently beat the guys from Georgia. Like, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, Joshua Joseph could go get a sack on his own, obviously. But I want to see Edwin Spillman. I want to see Aaron Carter. I want to see Boo Carter or Jalen McMurray go cause pressure in the backfield. And so the different looks for a young quarterback, zone pressures from different areas, I think it's going to be massive. And so, what's your thoughts and additions on that, Joey?
I agree. I think first half against Syracuse kind of stuff, and I think the whole game that he called against Clemson kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've been on that all year, and I'll die on that hill. You know, I know Casey was having some doubts on all of that, you know, pressure, but I just think we have to. I think we got to get in his face and make him make throws. Because if you don't, you know, he's going to find that darn tight end across the middle like they've done the last 17 years and kill us.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm one as a proponent for zone pressures. Now, I love what Colton Hood and Ty Redmond has done this year, but they also haven't gone up against guys like Noah Thomas, Elby Young, and Zachariah Branch. Like, yes, they haven't been explosive this year. That's one thing, but they have the skill and the talent. Obviously, they wouldn't be at Georgia. They wouldn't have been high. You know, when Noah Thomas and Zachariah Branch were in the transfer portal, we were targeting them too. Obviously, I mean, so there's a reason why they got, you know, where they are playing on Georgia. They wouldn't just go to Georgia if they didn't have talent. So we got to when we play man to man, you got to stay with them. Zachariah Branch is going to be in the slot. Boo Carter, Jalen McMurray, you got to get hands on them early, because if you let them get a full steam, you know, get to their top end speed, it's going to be trouble.
Yeah.
So you got to, you know, I'm going to go back to it over and over again. Tim Banks' game plan for this game is probably going to be the most important game plan that he puts together all year.
I agree.
So, I mean, what's your thoughts on that, Sam? I mean, as far as the overall game plan, you could go offense, defense. What do you want to see?
I mean, I think with how the offense has played so far this year, Heupel's going to have the full complement of everything he wants to do. So he's going to have an opportunity to get some shots, move the ball. I'm really not worried about that, because again, it goes back to offensive line. I think those guys are going to be able to handle their nose tackles. That's what's killed us.
Yeah,
the last 4 years, man. They always have a nose tackle that can throw Cooper Mays or Javonte Spraggins around. And but Wendell Moy, Sam Pendleton, Shamu Marov, they're all like 330 plus. So I think they can handle it. But defensively, I really want to see them be aggressive quickly. You don't want their offense to be able to grow into a game. Punch them in the mouth quickly. Have them scrambling.
Set the stage early. I agree.
Yeah. Start fast, and get that crowd behind you, and it really it changes the outcome of the game. I fully think this crowd today is a full almost 5-point swing. I think you can. I know a lot of times they say a home stadium is a 3-point swing. This crowd today I go ahead and tell you, it's going to be at least a 5-point swing.
Yeah.
And so I just think you get that crowd on top of them and let the momentum just take over. Georgia and Gunner Stockton is going to have some issues. Let that defense start feeling that energy and start eating and getting that because that defense is a little different than offense. You get one big play on defense, that whole defense just like, all right, I'm next. I'm turning up next. I'm getting it next. And so, I mean, offense, it's more about, scheme and strategy, whereas defense, you just go play fast and physical majority of the time and go eat. Yeah. And so I can't emphasize enough how physical we have to play in this game. It just is what it is. The most physical team, as long as you don't have turnovers and stupid penalties, the most physical team will win this game.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I think the last 4 years have been building to this. I mean, our staff has shown a good ability to adjust.
Yeah.
And the team believes in it. This year, I really think they're believing in it. You can just tell, man. You can just tell with teams, even with the injuries. Because here's the one good thing about the last couple of years of recruiting is, we have less depth on the D line from those starters, but the freshmen you can put in there are all four-star guys or higher.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think you just look at the depth, the talent that Coach Heupel's recruited. It's like you said, perfectly. It's built to this moment. We're playing them early. We don't get them late in the year. We get a new quarterback who's, really doesn't have a bunch of confidence right now in throwing the ball down the field because he's just not. Brooks Austin said it on his video. He's just not. He's processed the field, but he doesn't have the confidence and that he's seeing the field right. Like he's making the reads, but he's not seeing the field right. So he's not delivering the ball where he needs to deliver it. So I just think at the end of the day, you're going to have to get Gunnar Stockton off platform. You get him off platform, Georgia's going to have a long day. I think that's the main. The offense is our offense. Obviously, is going to have to go do something different against Georgia's defense. But I think the biggest way that you can tell if we're going to win this game or not is if our defense steps up this year and calls Gunnar Stockton pressure and gets him off platform and doesn't trust his eyes. That's going to be the key. It's another big key to the game. So, what else would you like to add to that, Joe? I mean, what other? I know you said special teams on Tuesday. Boo, doing some having some impact.
Yeah.
What do you think about the kicking game? How many field goals do you think Max Gilbert's going to have to?
I hope he don't have to take any. I hope we're scoring touchdowns.
Oh yeah, that's true. But obviously, with Georgia's defense, they, it's just going to be tough to get in the end zone every drive. But
yeah, I'm probably say, I hate to say this, but I'll say 3 at least. And I mean, dude's got a good leg, so I'm not too concerned about that. I think our kick coverage has to be well, especially if they got somebody like Branch back there returning them.
Oh yeah,
because that dude's he is gifted.
He is very.
The speed is definitely there. My question really is, who gets the bulk of the carries today, or is it going to be even? For us,
if it was me, Sam, I'll tell you what, Sam, you answer that first because I know where I'm going to go with it.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I think if I was the coach, I'm giving Star Thomas the first option.
I think that's all us fans are saying that, but I got a feeling it'll be Bishop. I mean, he hadn't done anything wrong. Don't get me, I'm not, but just I don't know. Star just has that it factor that we've had with Sampson and we've had with Jalen Wright, and I'm not saying Deshaun don't have it, but it's very much more evident in Star's running style. And then Peyton Lewis, man, line that man up and run some I formation at them dudes. I promise you, they will regret every bit of that when they try to tackle him.
Yeah, I agree there. I think, and I'm with you on both. But the reason why, and Joey, why you keep going back to Deshaun Bishop, because you had asked me after Saturday, you think they're saving the reason why Deshaun Bishop only got 3 tokes last week,
right,
for this week, and so I agreed with you, but at the same time, I'm like, well, maybe they were just trying to, spread it out, and just so happened that we scored really quickly on the drives Deshaun Bishop had the ball. I mean, was out there because they've been rotating drives,
right?
And so, honestly, I think they're just going to keep the 3-man rotation. I mean, to me, I think it's going to be Bishop, Peyton, Star, Bishop, Peyton, Star. I just really think until it's broken. I mean, why try to fix it? So
yeah,
I just think they have confidence in all 3. I mean, really, I think they have confidence in all 5 of our scholarship guys, but it's going to be a massive atmosphere, and you hate to put a true freshman out there trying to block those Georgia defensive guys. So
I think
go ahead.
I think running backs can get hot Like, I think they can feel it.
Oh, no doubt.
And
No
so,
doubt.
though I'm not against the 3-man rotation, I would say sometimes that changes based on, the game, how the game is going. Let me put it
Yeah.
that way. I don't know. And surely Hike would see that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, surely he sees that, all right, we got to keep feeding the ball to Star, or we got to keep giving the ball to Peyton, or whoever it is. I don't care who it is, just do it.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I think Joey Aguilar, which I'm going to refer back to you, Sam, here in a second. I think Joey Aguilar is got to play as much of a playmaker today as he will have to play all season.
100%.
Because you know what Georgia's going to do defensively. There's going to be times where he has to have that click, that timer in his head. If it's not there, first read, second read, then you got to go. You got to get what you can because they got 5-star guys all over that defensive front seven. And so you got to have that clicker, make your reads, trust your reads, but then you got to go. So what do you think Joey Aguilar's got to do, Sam, outside of kind of what I just said? But you could build on to that as well.
Yeah, I think you summed it up well because he just can't get the ball in harm's way. That's the only thing that's going to slow down this offense. And but Heupel's been in big games. Seth Luttrell, like Landry Jones, he's gonna be taught well about what's coming to him. I mean, he did play Clemson at App State, so it's not like he's never seen a great defensive line or something. But yeah, it's gonna be that go through it quick. But he doesn't have that thing where if something doesn't go right, he panics.
No, he's cool. Yep.
Which is huge in these kind of scenarios because panic is when you start to make the dumb plays.
Yeah.
Just get the 3 yards, get the 4 yards, get down, go to the next one. Because we're going to have opportunities for big chunk plays.
Exactly.
I really think so.
Well, I mean, because they play super aggressive. So,
yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, they get aggressive and we block it. It's there. It's going to be there.
Or they get aggressive and mess up and wind up with one of their freshman linebackers on Braylon Staley. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
That is a tutty all day.
Yeah, I'm right there with, and I'll even tag Miles Kitselman and Ethan Davis
for sure.
That as well because they have two and I kind of messed up on I forgot they still have C.J. Allen, but they do play two true freshman linebackers on the field at the same time a lot. But C.J. Allen's a sophomore or junior that actually starts. He's number 3, I think. But that either way, you got to take advantage of those linebackers because they're gonna want to play up. They're gonna be taught to play the run first. Hit that play action behind them with Miles Kitselman and Ethan Davis and our slot guys. We've been condensing y'all have heard me say it. Coach Heupel's evolved, and he's doing some different things than the wide choice offense now. It's not all the time split wide. Obviously, that's still a key part of our offense, but he's evolved, and I think he did it for this game and games like Georgia and Ohio State and teams like that where you have to have different types of – and that's the pistol wide zone run game. It's the tight splits, the bunch formations. All of that is at the RPOs off of the tight splits. I mean, you see Texas, you see these Alabama in past years where these tight splits can cause problems to the outside of the field.
Yep.
And as far as matchups and man-to-man. And so I think Coach Heupel and his evolving and his philosophy, it's just made Tennessee that much better and that much more, potent on offense. So I think with those tight splits that we can get involved to, keeping Georgia's defense off balance is, to me, offensively, outside player-wise, one of my main keys. So, Sam, what do you think offensively, outside of an individual player, what would be your key to the game? Obviously, we've already said ground and pound and establish that. But something else that you would like to see,
the tempo.
Tempo. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first year in this 5-year process. All right, 21, you could run tempo, but it's still the first year coming off of Pruitt. So it's impossible. And those 21, 22 Georgia defenses were just I mean, I joke they won the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
No, you did. They did. Georgia defense, man, basically.
Eagles.
So 21, no, 22, you're down there. We know that game is raining. 23, Joe Milton, he can't run the tempo. Last year, Nico can't run the tempo. You're away. Now you got a guy that can run it, and you're at home. Yeah. And Georgia has a propensity at the beginning of the year to not have it together. Yeah. They like to build as the year goes on.
Yes.
So I think we're going to be able to run tempo and run it well. And also not just super fast, but switch it up. Just keep them off their game.
Kind of like Syracuse did us at times. Yep. And that's a major proponent of tempo. Like Coach Heupel will even talk about it, mixing it up, because then when you do go up tempo, defense gets kind of caught off guard, and boom, 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 you're 5 yards in their front 7, and they ain't even lined up yet. So, I and you said something there, talking about what were you just mentioning? I had it on my mind because I was going to bring it back up because you just said it, and I was like, man, that's a great key. Crap, what did you just say, Sam? You had just mentioned something, and I was like, man, I'm going to have to bring that back up because that's
either the year we played them or being at home, switching the tempo up, fast and slow, slow then fast.
I think. Well, okay, getting back to, and I'm not sure this is what I was getting back to, but the Gunner Stockton effect and what what they're going to see on offense versus what we're going to see on offense. Our crowd is going to be electric and probably one of the top atmospheres ever.
Oh.
And you, on their offensive side of the ball, they're not going to be able to hear. How do they communicate their play calls? How do they get lined up? Are they in their right assignments? Are they doing what they're supposed to do as far as the actual play call? Those are all things that the atmosphere and the noise and the momentum can all impact. Tennessee-wise, they got to take advantage of that. Defensively, you can't have, just because it's loud, know your hand signals, know what you're supposed to be doing, because they do a lot of trade shifts. They flip formations. They move those tight ends to where they try to create boundary flanks where you could get outflanked if you do not line up right defensively once they make those trade shifts where they flip the tight ends or move a wide receiver to the other side of the field. You have to know what you're doing when we're doing that, when the crowd is going bananas. And so that's one key. I don't think that was what I was thinking about, but that is something that I wanted to mention. So Joey, defensively, communication-wise, obviously Aaron Carter, he's a leader. Obviously, the safeties are going to be – Andre Turntine's going to have to be talking. We know that we have to step up this week.
Yep.
We cannot get like Syracuse did us, gash us in the second half defensively, because Georgia will run the ball until we figure out we can stop it.
Right.
What do you think we have to do defensively in the front 7 to get this Georgia team off the field and get our offense back on the field?
Well, one thing I wanted to mention is, like, don't miss tackles, obviously.
Yes.
But that killed us in that Syracuse game, missing tackles.
Yeah.
But with the front 7, I think our front 4 need to establish, like, just – I said it the other night, but I think you got to hit them in the mouth. Yeah. I think you hit them in the mouth and you let them know what's up early. And I after that, I believe that our secondary guys there in the front 7 can take over the game. I think our linebackers are huge today. I think they make tackles. I think they get some opportunities to rush, to put pressure on the quarterback. And there's when we rush, we do well, but then we have a tendency of missing the quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we've got to bring that dude down today. Got
Yeah.
to. No doubt about it.
Tackling's going to be massive. Obviously, they got speed, they got talent, they got skill. Tackling in the open field is going to be massive. All right, so real quick, Sam, I'm going to get your prediction, your MVP, and your main key to the game overall of the whole team. And then all three of us are going to do a college pick 'em real quick and just go through some of the main games and see who you want to win. Obviously, me and Joey did our predictions on Tuesday night. Joey, you had what was 27-20?
No, I had 35-24 Tennessee.
35, that's right. It was Casey that had 35-24, and then I had 31-17 Tennessee. Sam, go ahead and give us your main key to the game, your prediction, and your MVP, and then we'll do a college pick.
Main key is the offensive line. Talk to each other, play well. That's my main key of the game. I think if they play well, we're winning. Second point, I guess, would be Neyland was disrespected this offseason in the EA Sports rankings.
Yes.
This will be the craziest Neyland has ever been. That's my prediction.
Yep.
But my final score would be 31-20. Joey Aguilar is the MVP of the game.
Love
it's going full circle. He's the MVP of the Georgia game. Nico gets his candy ass beat by 25. And all is right in the world, man.
You dang right. You dang right.
So I'm right there with you, 31-20. I think it's actually going to be like 31-13 going into the fourth. They're going to tack on a light one at the end, but we're going to get out of there.
I love it.
The defense in the Syracuse game, I think they got a little lax because they knew we could score 100.
Yeah.
It's in Atlanta. It's not like Neyland is going to be a 7-point difference today. I guarantee.
I'm right there with you. So hey, I love hearing that, man. I'm already ready to run through a wall. All right, so let's do some college pick'ems real quick. Couple of these games have already started, and I'll give you kind of the score. But Clemson, Georgia, right now it's 3-0 Georgia Tech. I'm going to go Clemson in a close one. It's going to be ugly. Georgia Tech's going to give them a run for the money, but I think Clemson. It's at Georgia Tech, so I think Clemson pulls it out in the end. What you got, Joey?
I'll say the same, but it'll be late.
Yeah,
it'll be a late pull through. I'm not big on Clemson. I don't. Anyway,
give me Georgia Tech. I like their QB.
Yeah, I love me some Haynes.
They had Georgia on the ropes last year.
They did.
And it almost cost me a bunch of money. I had a year-long parlay for Tennessee, Oregon, Ohio State, and Georgia to win 10 games. That was the last game that needed to hit, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me! They're about to lose to Georgia Tech, but they pulled it off, and it worked out. But
there you go.
Man, give me Georgia Tech.
All right, end of the first quarter, Alabama, Wisconsin. Alabama's up 7-0. Well, y'all, I got Alabama by 20. What you got, Joey?
I've been watching that game. I don't see that.
All right,
I got it up on my phone. No, dude, their offensive line is trash. Well, they can't run the ball. Alabama cannot run the ball today, and Wisconsin's moving. I'll say Alabama wins, maybe by 7.
All right,
possibly 14. But
which I know Alabama's top running back's out for the day as well.
Really?
Jam Keller, he's not playing.
Well, their offensive line cannot block right now.
All right, what you got, Sam?
Yeah, Alabama's O-line, they're huge, but then they don't move well. Give me Wisconsin to cover, but I think it's gonna Alabama win by 10. I'm actually in Wisconsin right now, ironically.
Yeah,
in Madison.
There you go. All right, let's go. Let's see. All right, South Florida, Miami. I'm going South Florida in the upset. I think I just think they're the magic team this year. You know, every year you have that non-power 4 team that comes out of nowhere and just shocks the world by storm. I think South Florida's that team this year. I love their QB and Bryce Brown, the fighting Golishes. Hey, let's get it. I think they win that game by 7. turnover late. They take it down the field and score late. South Florida will be ranked in the top 10 after beating Miami after this week. What you got, Joey?
I'm gonna go with the Fighting Red Hares as well.
All right, there you go.
I like give me Goalish for the win.
All right, there you
Just
go.
because.
Just because I love it. All right, Sam.
I can't roll with it. I'll pick USF to cover, but the points are like 17.5 or something crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah,
but it is in Miami. I think they're better than they were last year, in my opinion.
I agree.
But who knows if Cristobal does one of his in-game gaffes? Who knows? But
yeah, he's known for those.
Yeah,
All right,
Coach Jones 2.0.
Yeah. All right. Joey's real big on this one. Arkansas, Ole Miss. I'm going Ole Miss. I just for some reason a lot of the media is sleeping on or thinking Ole Miss is going to walk in there asleep. I just think Lane Kiffin has a good team this year. Obviously, I don't think they're as good at quarterback, but I just think they got more talent on the field, and I don't think that it being at Ole Miss, I don't think they're going to go in there and sleepwalk. So I got Ole Miss. I think they're going to cover. It's Ole Miss 5.5. I think they beat them by a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm saying. I can't get. I don't mean this no type of way, but I think this is Pittman's last year at Arkansas.
I get you.
I don't see it. Their quarterback's good, yeah, but you got to have a whole team. So
yeah, I agree. What you got, Sam?
Yeah, give me Ole Miss at home, but only by 3.
Oh, okay. So you think Arkansas?
I like Taylon Green with Bobby Petrino. I think it's a good combo.
Yeah,
it's at Ole Miss. I don't think their QB can play as bad as he did last week against Kentucky.
Yeah.
That was pretty pitiful in the beginning.
Yeah. All right. Another big one. All of us Tennessee fans will probably be watching this one tonight. Florida LSU. It's Florida -6.5. I like LSU. I like LSU's defense. I like LSU's offense. To me, I think they're the best. Even though they kind of slept walking the Louisiana Tech game, I do right now think they're the best team in the SEC. Just given their defense and their offense, just playing right now. I ain't gonna say best team overall, but the way they're playing right now, give me LSU to cover. The Fighting Billy Napiers. Y'all go ahead and give that dude an extension so we can play against him for years. Yeah. So, Joey, what you got in that one, brother?
Any other time, I'd probably pick LSU, but there's a dude that I work with, and he's a huge LSU fan for who knows whatever reason. So give me the Gators because that reason only.
Dude, I see this 2 ways. Either Florida wins by a field goal or they get destroyed.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Either they come off the mat or they're losing by 28.
You think Billy Napier gets fired this week if they get blown out by 28 points?
I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, when you look at their schedule, they have no chance to come back.
Oh, no chance. No chance to be successful.
So it's, do you have an interim guy in there to get destroyed the rest of the season, or you just let Billy keep it? But if they get down, because it's in LSU at night, which is a hard play.
Yep.
So they get down 2 scores in the first 20 minutes. That game's they're gonna run away with it.
It's nasty. Yeah, I agree. I'm right there with you. I think LSU. I think LSU wins by 21.
They could for sure.
I think South Florida exposed some things last week with Florida, and Lagway is. A lot of people were high on Lagway. I'll admit it. I thought he would be a lot better than he's been. But LSU, I just think they're going to expose some stuff this week. All right, next one. We got 2 more, and then we'll get out of here. Texas A&M, Notre Dame. Texas A&M, Notre Dame under 6.5. I'm going to go Notre Dame. I think they had a bye last week. 2 weeks to prepare for Texas A&M. It's at Notre Dame. I think that's a massive key. I'm going Notre Dame, but I think Texas A&M covers. I take Notre Dame by 3. Joey, go ahead.
I'm gonna go. Let me go A&M.
A&M.
Give me A&M. I don't know. I'm hoping they can turn it around, and I don't like Notre Dame. They are some of the most obnoxious people I've ever met in my life.
That's
and they say we're bad, but it's really them. Anyway,
yeah, they're bad.
Give me A&M by a field goal.
All right. What you got, Sam?
I think Notre Dame's going to pull it out because this is their season. If they lose this, they don't have any chance to have a good win after that. Maybe UNC, but even if you go 10-2 off of that, what's your argument to get in the playoff?
Yeah.
So they're going to bring it all out. Freeman is undefeated coming off a bye week, so give me Notre Dame.
Oh, they
not to cover though, close.
They don't play Clemson this year. I just noticed that.
Yeah, they don't have anyone left on the schedule after this.
Yeah,
other than USC, which could be good, could be bad. Who knows?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm right there with you. They sure don't. I mean, that may be Arkansas, depending if they win today. But I'm right there with you. Yeah. All right. So last one, Vanderbilt, South Carolina. I know Joey's take on this because
and they both lose.
Yeah, I got that right. I hate Shane Beamer. The only reason why I'm going to go South Carolina is because I love Lenore Sellers, and that's the team I use on NCAA Football 26 in my dynasty because someone already else had Tennessee. So Tennessee fans, don't get after me. I couldn't help it. Yeah, I'm going to go South Carolina. I think Lenore Sellers is the game changer in the game. I think their physicality and their run game. I think Sellers makes a big play late, and Sellers South Carolina ices the game late and wins by 10. All right, what you got, Joe?
I'm gonna go with Vandy after their defensive performance in the second half last week. I don't know. Lenore Sellers is so up and down. I know he's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think he can put a complete game together, and I think it bites him in the end.
All right. What you got, Sam?
Man, this is one I don't have a clue what's going to happen. You could tell me anything happened, and I believe it. But I'll roll with South Carolina because it's home and at night. I mean, we know what happened when we went there at night. There were some other circumstances, but still.
The armbands. The armbands. Connor Stallions. Yeah, that's all we have to say. But which he's still in full in denial of any of that. Like, obviously, why go on a podcast? He's not going to go out and say, yeah, I gave South Carolina all the stuff. Right. He's not going to do that. So, man, hey, I appreciate y'all too, as always, coming on the show. Hopefully we all can get on for the reaction show. I'm not going to be able to do Sunday night this week because I will be at a concert. But we will figure out a night to do a reaction show, and then we'll do a midweek show at some point. Me and Joey just got to get the scheduling together. Hopefully, but all that will be posted live on posted on Twitter, on Facebook. Y'all make sure you go check us out at Rocky Top Talks 1 on Twitter. Give us a follow, and then communicate with us. I'll check the messages on there. Keep sending me messages. I love chatting with y'all about Tennessee football. Facebook, same thing. Rock Top Sports Talk. Go follow us on there, and on YouTube, give us a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Trying to build this channel. I knew this be a kind of because it was just a throw it in real quick late, and because I just love talking Tennessee football. So I might as well get on online and do it with my brothers. And if someone else wants to come on and have the ability to talk, hey, I'm all for it. This ain't ever going to be a way of making money to me. It's always just going to be a love for talking Tennessee football, Tennessee basketball, Tennessee baseball, and just having a good time talking with my buddies. So y'all have a great day. Have a blessed day. Pat McAfee said it best. Football's amazing. It's a distraction for the rest of the world to take off everything else that's happened in the world.
Yep.
Guys, stick to it. Represent that power T, and y'all have a blessed day. Go Big Orange.
Go Vols.
Go Bach.
I'm on God time, what you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? What you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? What you want, huh? I'm on God time, what you want, huh? God time, we don't never waste. We don't never waste.
Sam, you still there?